Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. I thought you were supposed to be studying really hard for your exams.
Oh, what time is it now? How long did I nap for?
Oh, let me see. I don't know, maybe a very long while.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to stay up to catch up on all this revision.
That's actually a very bad idea.
What? Why?
Trust me, it will make you less productive.
Says who?
Says math. You've heard that you need 7 to 10 hours of sleep, depending on how old you are. Kids need more, teens need less. Math says the numbers are closer to 7.5 hours and 9 hours. How does that work? The average sleep cycle is 1.5 hours, and most people need 5 of such cycles. That makes 7.5 hours. If you need more sleep, you should add another cycle. That would make 9 hours of sleep. So, if you need to wake up at 6 in the morning, you should be asleep by 10:30 at night. Asleep, not in bed. So, how do you know if you need 7.5, 9 or 11.5 hours of sleep? Well, sleep experts say if you need an alarm clock to wake you up, you probably need more sleep. Then, you may be wondering why, after 7.5 hours of sleep, you still feel tired. Math tells you why. In each cycle of sleep, there are 5 stages. Stages 1 and 2 are light sleep. Stages 3 and 4 are when you really get proper rest. Get enough of this kind of sleep and your memory actually improves. How's that for a hot exam tip? The last stage is light REM sleep when you dream. REM stands for rapid eye movement. During REM sleep, a person's eyes move back and forth very quickly. But if you get woken up in the middle of your sleep cycle and then go back to sleep, you don't continue from where you stopped. You go back to stage 1 of your sleep cycle and start all over again. It's like how in some video games, when you lose a life, you gotta start all the way from the beginning of a mission. Frustrating, isn't it? Anyway. This means the fewer times you are interrupted in your sleep cycle, the better your sleep and the more rested you will feel.
But how do you measure how good your sleep is? Here's how. Look at the time you spent in bed. If you go to bed at 11 p.m. and you wake up at 8 a.m., that's 9 hours. But that's not really how much time you spent asleep. Notice roughly how long it takes for you to fall asleep. Let's say 25 minutes. So the time you spent asleep is 9 hours minus 25 minutes. But if you are like most of us, you will wake up a few times during the night. Let's put that at around 15 minutes. So, here's how you calculate how much time you actually slept. You take time spent in bed minus time taken to fall asleep minus time woken up in the night. Divide by 9 hours or the time you spent in bed times 100. So you spent 92.59% of your time in bed asleep. Experts say if you spend at least 85% of your time in bed asleep, that's normal. Hit 90% and you're getting very good sleep. And you scored 92.59%. Wait, there's more. It's not just how much sleep you get, it's also when you go to bed.
Your body is made to react to darkness and light. So, although every sleep cycle is 90 minutes, how much good rest time you get versus how much REM dream time you get changes in the night. In the earlier part of the night, you get more good rest sleep. As you move closer to sunrise, you get more REM dream sleep, which is less restful. So the later you go to bed, the more dreams you have and the less rested you will feel, even if you get the right number of hours of sleep. The best bedtime is by 11 at night at the latest. Asleep, not in bed.
Did you enjoy this episode of Make It Count?
Keep hanging with us.
We have more ways to show you how math can make your everyday better.